Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna have a very special unboxing, an epic one in my honest opinion, at least for me, where things sometimes just show up and they are so much more than you've hoped for. Stay tuned to see why. Alright guys, here we are with another unboxing today on my YouTube channel. I'm happy to have you in my company because today I'm going to show you a very nice pair of boots. But furthermore, there is a even better story that goes with these boots, which is, you know, to me, when it was revealed to me, it was almost like impossible. But now when I did a bit of research and I have a discussion with the person that I got the boots from, I believe it's very believable. Actually, I believe it's true. So let me first show you the boots. So here is the box. These are a pair of what you already probably seen in the description of Saint Laurent Paris Wyatt boots. As you can see here, this is the code and they are in size 45. Harness model in black leather, so they're not suede. I think this box has been shown in a lot of videos. This is, I must say, my first SLP Saint Laurent piece in general. I don't have any clothes, I don't have any sneakers. I always wanted to pick something up, but I didn't till now. But this boot's been so popular, you know, on YouTube and, you know, just in general, Saint Laurent. If you're into Saint Laurent, I can, you know, share with you a channel by the name of Luster Catcher. So Federico has a phenomenal channel where he's showing not only SLP footwear, but also a lot of clothes and other pieces. So do check him out. I'll leave his channel in the description. So let's go through this box. So first of all, I open it and here is the receipt for now. So the invoice is from Mr. Porter. It's an online store. Comes in with a ribbon like that on the box. It says Mr. P. No, it doesn't want to. If you're familiar, so Mr. P, it's like a Mr. Porter ribbon. So here it is, and below is the quantity and price, and da-di-da-di-da, this is what it is, and the price was $760 plus £4.75, so $765 with shipping, and that's in British pound. The purchase date was 13th of October, and I received these boots. I think I posted a picture of them like 2-3 weeks ago already, something like that. There is a dust bag included with the boots. It looks like that. It says Saint Laurent Paris. The words, the excitement. And here are the boots. I have them in the box. They are, you know, black, all black leather, as I already said. Harness, which you probably know, opens here because when you want to unzip the boot, you need to have this open, as you can see, like that. They are, you know, I was thinking when I was getting them, there was a lot of talk about how narrow they are here. They might look like that on the video here, but they're not narrow. They are quite wide here, and I believe this is the newest model or the latest one. I think before, what I understood when I did my research, this was even wider, but I can tell you this can, you know, fit a significant. I'm a big boy, 110 kilos, and you know, I have no problem in slipping my foot in here. The shape is beautiful. I mean, this is just an amazing shaped boot. then you have on this side the heel. So this is Wyatt 40, which means the heel is 4 centimeters. This is by far the highest heel shoe I have. And when I put them on and I start walking with them, it was a bit of a, there is a bit of a learning curve. Here's the other one. Because what happens is your foot is pushed forward, if that makes sense. Because if you're used to flat shoes or sneakers like I am, then you're expecting the foot to be pretty flat in the shoe. But here, the way, as you can see, the shoe is constructed, your heel's up here, and it does get pressed into the boot a bit when you are walking. So it's I would say there is a curve of, kind of learning how to walk in these boots if you never used, boots with heels, and that was my curve. These boots feature already, applied Vibram sole. So there's an old wooden piece on the bottom, but this, already has the Vibram piece on it, which, helps with one, grip, because this is rubber. And second, it helps, of course, by preventing damage to the bottom of the shoe when you're walking. Saint Laurent Paris in gold here. Then made in Italy, yeah, and then it's the size, I think 45. Yeah, it's written 45. And this is the heel. Now, I watched a ton of videos on this regarding sizing. I'm anywhere between 44 to 46 European size, because just I don't know how manufacturers are, sizing their shoes, but it's so different. And of course, it depends on the shape of the shoe and whatnot. And if you remember, I did a video on one other piece of boots, which I acquired 2 months ago from Prada, which are similar to shape up from here to here with this boot. Of course, the heel is not 40, it's more like 2 centimeters. But the toe box on that shoe, and I'll link the video below, is very squared off. And I was able to go size 10 UK, which is actually size 44 European in that boot. But this one, I went 45, and I went for that because even though I watch a lot of videos and a lot of people say that these boots wear half a size to a size large. So I said, if I go with 46, that's gonna wear like 47. Yeah, but honestly, maybe that's the case in suede models or something, but in this leather one, I think it really wears like a 45. So don't be conned on that. My honest opinion is, if you're going with this boot, if you're gonna buy this boot now online and you're not gonna try it, like I know I didn't try this one, I would still recommend you to go true to size, or maximally half a size up. I mean down. Don't go a full size down. And I'll tell you something, these are 45, and I don't have, and this is again specific to everybody has different legs, so my left shoe is fine, but the right shoe is giving me a bit of pain, and that's only after the full day of walking. And again, I'm still kind of getting used to this heel, but still I don't get caught so much into the the thing that they are a full size larger. At least I believe the suede ones, probably because they give in much more than this one. These ones don't give in that much. I have a wooden piece in here, to protect the shape. The insert, the shoe insert in both of them, and then I put some paper. It came with this paper already stuffed. One thing which I also like is that the hardware on this piece, I'll bring that closer so you guys can see it. You see, the hardware is like kind of used or old, kind of vintageized steel. And it's also visible here on the zipper, which is, by the way, branded, says Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent Paris. Let me bring it closer here, and then once the camera zooms in, you'll be able to see that. There we go. And as you can see, the steel on that's like kind of vintageized, and I really like that look a lot. It looks much better than if, imagine this would be like high polished steel. The shape, again, I don't know as of today of any boot that has this magnificent silhouette. It's just, the silhouette is amazing. It's a work of art. in my honest opinion, and it's just beautiful. You can wear these. I've been wearing these ones with you know, kind of black tapered pants. They look phenomenal with that, and you know, I put like a black poncho on top of that and a black hat. I think that's a cool look to go with this one. And then I wore them also with a pair of, you know, kind of, again, 3/4 jeans, but like kind of with the rough edges on the bottom and a bit higher up, so they sit here on the top of the boot. I really like wearing this with pants that are not covering this piece of the boot. I know a lot of people like to cover that. Me, not that much. For me, I want to show it off. You know, I want the boot to be visible. Now, to a little caveat, or I said that this is, you know, really gonna be epic unboxing, and it's not so much about the shoes. I know there's a lot of, you know, these boots online, on internet and YouTube. A lot of people review this boot. But these ones are pretty cool. So the story goes the following, guys, and you know, take this with a pinch of salt. I am, you know, I cannot prove this 100%, but I believe really strongly, I would say almost close to 100%, that the story is real. So I bought the boots and I checked this. So okay, let me start from the beginning. So I bought the boots, and once the boots came, they were pre-owned, supposedly worn twice, and I believe so, because really they are really like new. They had a smell of new boots. I don't know how many times they were worn, but maybe 2-3 times maximally. They were a great price. And once I got the boot, I got in contact with the seller, and you know, I said, you know, the boots arrived, you know, thank you very much, etc., etc. And then the seller wrote back to me and said, by the way, just so that you know, the owner of these boots, I apologize on the phone, guys, was nobody else than Simon Le Bon from DURAN. Okay. You know, I love DURAN. I don't know about you guys, you know, but I'm, you know, when I was growing up, DURAN was huge, and I mean, there was nobody who didn't love DURAN that I knew. And you know, I was like a bit skeptical, but then I was thinking, why would the guy tell me then? What's the point? I mean, he should say, you got the boots, that's great, enjoy. Why would he put up this story? And I wrote him back, and you know, we exchanged a couple of emails, and the story goes that these were Simon Le Bon's boots. He wore them to 1 or 2, 3 events in London, and I got some pictures, they are from Getty Images anyway, where he's wearing this boot. Now, is this particular boot, I didn't know. I can't say it is for sure, but it's definitely the black Wyatt 40. And another thing which now, you know, just recently I found out is I pulled out the receipt. This one, and you know, guys, I'm not showing you the top here because on the top you have the information about the buyer and the address of the buyer and everything. And you know, I don't want to disclose this, but it's Simon Le Bon's boots. So I'm just I'm shocked, you know. The problem now with these boots is I'm scared to wear them. You know, I'm not thinking about selling them. I'm not thinking, you know, don't think for a second, you know, that these boots are now gonna go somewhere, you know, to be sold and be advertising in as whatnot. But to me, this is such a catch, and you know, I'm just crazy. I'm crazy, you know, about these boots, and just I love them even if they wouldn't be quote unquote famous boots. But I mean, now with the story, with everything, I mean, wow, I'm just loving this to death. And that aside, guys, just, you know, if you love fashion, and you know, if you're looking for a pair of black boots that will elevate you and, you know, put you running outside of the pack, this is definitely something to consider. They ain't cheap retail, as you saw, so they're, you know, pretty coin. And I do really, because of the shape and everything, I do recommend you to go and try these if you can before you buy them, because just, you know, so the fit is gonna be perfect. I'm not so concerned. As I said, the left foot is fine, the right one gives me a bit of a problem, but I think with regular wear that's gonna go away. And there are a couple of tricks that you can do with boots, especially with leather boots, to make them kind of expand a bit more, so I'm not concerned that much about that. But wow, I mean, I'm just chuffed about this thing, you know, these boots and the story behind them, and they're just very special boots. That does not mean I will not wear them. I am wearing them. I've worn them twice already. I will wear them more. I mean, I have my stuff to use, you know, so I bought them to get used, you know, and I'm not gonna have them in the box because they shouldn't be in the box. They should be used. Anyway, these are my Saint Laurent Wyatt 40 boots. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them down in the comment box. Thank you again for all your support, and hit the like button if you like what you see, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.